One thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism to play good defense, but the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league, and really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
Now here's Westbrook. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And they get it. And Tatum, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, you got to know the scouting report. Tatum is always looking to attack. I mean, he's great at drawing contact on his way to the rim.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Westbrook outside. Driving inside. And Westbrook slams it home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Releases. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to George. Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
George has got 8 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Russell Westbrook with the assist.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
They get it back. Driving to the basket. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Give him 8 points now.
Timeout called.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Here's Jokic. Here's Rodman. Here's Tatum. Pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's George. No good that time. Nice D from Tatum.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Lillard outside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after him as well, especially when he's in the area.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Good. Harden's got 8 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
4th team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line.
Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
James Harden with the
And then Harden with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
big finish.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who
Albuquerque
can
foul.
pull something like that
Kobe
off.
Bryant.
You know, not the
Personal foul.
smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And the second free throw is good.
And, you know, Stojakovic is one of the sweetest shooting forwards in the game. I mean, you feel like every shot he takes is going to make.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen. Here we go. He goes up. And Harden with the slam.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the court, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Free grabs the board.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Stojakovic. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Harden. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. To end the run. Iguodala's shot is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Abdul Rahim. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Andre Iguodala.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Free. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Albuquerque ball. Substitution for your Pelicans. Richard Jefferson. Byron Scott.
Iguodala with the ball. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
DeAndre Ayton.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Here's Sabonis. Pass to Scott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Second chance shot. They shoot again. With 1 on the clock. Free. That's good.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Free. Pass to Scott. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ayton. Here's Rodman. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Rodman, a solid inside scorer, picks his spots well and uses his body well, too.
Here's Free. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
And he drops it first.
Team is in the penalty. Shoot.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Free. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Sabonis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Here he goes. It's rebounded by Abdur-Rahim.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Jefferson. And a nice finish on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Alexander.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Free. He takes it in. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Jefferson. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Free. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's New Orleans with an almost shoot. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic. And you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Free. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, the soft shot of Abdur-Rahim, man, his touch, really nice. Good release on that jump shot.
Aiden. Iguodala left side. And here's Aiden. And another shot. And it's Iguodala off the drive.
Albuquerque foul.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Albuquerque.
Here's New Orleans now. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Embiid's shot is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot is off. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Scott. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the chart.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some points, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team
In the
foul.
first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Here's Bryant. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Three-pointer Harden. It's George on the wing. No good on the three. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
And it's Lillard with the three.
For three.
Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry, and you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
Andre Iguodala.
Iguodala's shot is good.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Back to Harden. Misses the step-back jumper.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jump.
Power it home.
Oh, wow.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. And then Westbrook slams it in.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with the little extra pizzazz.
Back to Lillard. With the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 11 points.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
George for three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Russell Westbrook.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
Fourth team foul.
That's his third foul so far.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to George. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 14 points for him.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
This quarter has been an absolute disaster from the line. These are not points you can afford to give away.
Inside. Here's Rodman.
New Orleans foul.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Foul. Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Albuquerque. Dennis Rodman.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. And then Westbrook slams it in.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And guys, that's how you throw it down, with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well.
Hey, if you're going to go to the windmill, might as well make it as flashy as possible.
Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Embiid. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Embiid's got 7 now in this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Up again.
Dennis Rodman.
Great positioning on the putback.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's George. Here's Stojakovic. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Harden. True on the 14-footer. Harden's got 14.
You know, it's hard to believe it, but a mid-range J from Harden, normally all we see is threes and attacks on the rim from him.
3 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Out to the wing.
2
Down
minutes
low.
remaining in the first half.
Here's Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 11 points in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Rodman. Bryant outside. 1:36 left to play in the second quarter. Now Westbrook. He's got 12. Excellent D there from Bryant. For 3, here's Lillard. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 19 points.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
Throws it up high. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Paul George pulls down the board. Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Embiid with the block. Lillard outside. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rodman with a rebound. Lillard outside. The 3. No good there.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Bryant outside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Albuquerque foul. Dennis Rodman. First personal foul. First team foul.
And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
Here's Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal
That's
foul.
on Joel Embiid.
First team foul.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Shooting for Albuquerque. Damian.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. I mean, Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
Albuquerque ball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Rodman. And it's blocked by Embiid. Here's Westbrook. Embiid with it. 5 on the clock. And Embiid gets the double team. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Lillard. He's got 21. Puts up a 3.
Damian
Connects
Lillard.
from downtown.
3.
Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Westbrook with it. Up top, Embiid. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
The assist for Westbrook.
Embiid's got 15 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Pass to Rodman. Back to Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard's got 26.
This shows how tough Lillard is.
Damian
He welcomes
Lillard.
the contact and
First
pushes his
personal
way
foul.
past it.
Second team
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Westbrook drives. Yep, that one's good. 16 points for him.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So
Russell
2 free
Westbrook.
throws for him coming up.
fourth personal foul.
Free throw good.
Second
Lillard.
team foul. Shooting for Albuquerque.
And he can't hit the second. Here's free. Into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
And George is not just a scorer now. He also passes the ball well, looking to keep his guys involved.
For 3, here's Lillard. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Clock at 6.
Charging foul.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did
First
there.
personal foul.
And this
Second
kind of
team
selflessness
foul.
is great to see.
In for
Textbook
Albuquerque.
positioning to draw the
Andre
charge.
Iguodala.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
To the inside. On the break. Outside Harden. Here's Abdul Rahim. From the arc. And Harden is good for 3. Harden's got 19 points. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Pelicans.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
New Orleans
Yeah, I think
foul.
you also have to give them a lot of
James
credit for how
Harden.
well they've risen up
First
to meet
personal
shooters
foul.
to challenge shots in
Third
this
team
game.
foul.
A lot of blocked shots tonight.
At the line.
First
for
free throw is
Albuquerque.
good.
Kobe
They're
Bryant.
finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's free. To the wing on the left. Here's Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 5.
And it's crucial that Jefferson sink these perimeter shots. Certainly has the touch to do so.
Kobe Bryant.
I just think he needs to raise his consistency.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Oh, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Here's Jefferson. And the 3-pointer goes.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Bryant. Doesn't go for him. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the
Third team
game.
Foul.
And the call will be against Jason
Substitution for
Tatum.
Albuquerque.
That's his first foul.
Jerry Sloan.
Here's free.
Albuquerque foul.
19 points in the game.
Jason Tatum. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
From 15 feet away. Stolen by Ayton.
Turnovers are going to be a stat he wants to skip in the box score tonight.
Jason
That's
Tatum.
his 4th of the game. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
On the take. Some room here for George. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. George has got 16.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's free. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Crafty move.
Everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Tenía para entrar de la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entienda. Me tenía que todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Lo tenía para entrar de la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entienda. Me tenía que todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Mora no descarga, no necesitará y no pararé. Tiran de mejor contrólate porque cogeré.